This is activity 1-3 on page 21, saving a document to a different file. So we have our Building with Heart fact sheet open in Word. Our scenario: while examining the original Building with Heart fact sheet, you notice something you want to change. To ensure you can revert back to the original version of the document if you need to, you will save your revisions to a different document file. Number 1, return to the Building with Heart fact sheet. So right now I have two documents open in Word. Remember, I have my solicitation letter and I still have Building with Heart open as well. So if I go down to my Windows taskbar and hover over my Windows icon down there, you can see I get a little preview of both of those. I'm going to click on Building with Heart to switch to that document. Number 2, revise the document. Navigate to the More Ways to Support Building with Heart heading. So you can scroll, you can use your navigation pane if you want to, whatever way you want to get down there. So we want More Ways to Support Building with Heart. You will add another sentence to the end of the paragraph beneath that heading. So right now it just reads, in addition to volunteering and donating materials, there are several other ways you can help to support Building with Heart. Consider donations of cash, vehicles, stocks, and bonds, and becoming a corporate sponsor. So we want to select after the period in the line that ends with corporate sponsor. So I'm going to put my cursor and click right at the end of that period. The insertion point is now flashing in the location you selected. Text that you type will be inserted here. We're going to press the space bar once. Yes, times have changed. There is only one space after a period now, no longer two. So hit space bar once and type, please contact one of the chapters below if this interests you. And don't forget your punctuation as well. When you type, text is added at the insertion point. When you reach the end of the available page width, the sentence automatically wraps to the next line. You do not have to press enter to move to the next line. It is only necessary to do so when you want to start a new paragraph. So you can see it automatically push that to the next line because there was no room after the period there. Number 3, save the document to a different file. So we don't want to save this change over our Building with Heart document. In case we need to come back to the original document, we're going to make a copy. So we're going to go to our File tab on our ribbon and we're going to click on Save As. We're going to click on our current folder, which is Getting Started with Word 2019. And we want to rename this file. Well, it's not renaming the file. It's going to keep the original Building with Heart because we're doing a save as. We're going to create a new file that's called My Building with Heart. And this is exactly what you'll be doing with all of your activities going further in all of your Microsoft programs, because if you ever want to go back and redo any activities over again, you'll still have the original. So anything that you work on and make changes to, you're just going to be adding my to the beginning of it. So you know that's the activity that you worked on, but you will always have the original file to go back and practice with. All right, so My Building with Heart, and I'm going to click Save from here. By selecting a new file name or a different storage location when you save a document, you create a new file and leave the original file intact. And you can see on our title bar, title has been updated to My Building with Heart. Number 4, verify that a copy of the document has been saved to a new file. We're going to open our Windows taskbar We're going to go to File Explorer at the bottom. Remember, we want to go to this PC, double click on our home drive, go to Word Part 1. We're still in Lesson 1, getting started with Word 2019. Remember, we had 3 files last time. Now we're up to 4. We have the original Building with Heart. We have the one we just made changes to, My Building with Heart. We have My Solicitation Letter, which we created from scratch. And then also a 4th that we haven't worked with yet, Notes from a Brainstorming Session. And letter B says, number 4, position your mouse pointer over the word icon on the Windows taskbar and observe that My Building with Heart is now open in Word, but the old file, Building with Heart, is no longer open for editing. So if you hover over, you can see we have My Building with Heart and My Solicitation Letter. So since we did a save as for Building with Heart, it closed that original one and we only have the one that we created a copy with. Letter C, use the Windows taskbar to navigate back to My Building with Heart document in Word. So I'm just going to click on that to bring me back to that document. And we'll leave that open for our next activity.